everyone, it's Dr. Dalton with Seven Bridges Chiropractic. I know that you guys enjoyed our upper back and neck exercises that we gave you a couple weeks ago. Now I want to show you some low back exercises to help if you're having low back pain. These are really just going to be some stretches, some movements to help alleviate some of that pressure, tension, pain that you're having on the low back. So first what we're going to do is we're going to start out on our back. We're primarily going to be there for all of these stretches and exercises. So I'm going to lay on back here. What we're going to do first is we're going to get our low back and just let it relax on the ground. Get yourself moving. What we want to start off with is a couple of deep breaths, really working on expanding through our belly and using our low back to take that deep breath in instead of our chest. So you can hear me a little bit chest breathing talking like this, but what we want to do is if we just take that chest breath, you're going to see just our upper hand move versus our lower hand, which a lot of us do. So you'll see this where my chest moves. That's not the proper way to do this. What we're going to do is we want to see that belly really expand and that chest hand not move too much. So it's going to look like this. As you can tell, my chest hand isn't moving too much, but that low back, along with the belly, they are all expanding when I'm doing that. A good number to do is about 10 of those. From there, we're going to stay in the same position, but we're going to bring one leg to our chest. We're going to grab that and just hold that for 2 to 3 seconds, feeling a good stretch down through our low back. We're going to pull across to our opposite shoulder. Same thing. Here we want to feel a stretch in our low back, but we also want to feel it out in our hip and into our buttocks. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So same thing, 2 to 3 seconds, 2 to 3 seconds, and switch legs. The reason we want to not just sit here and hold this forever and ever is we want to have an active stretch when we're going into flexion and back. It can help open up our disc area a little bit, which will help get our discs some hydration. So we're going to go through and do about 10 of those on each leg. Another really good one that helps with low back pain is going to be stretching out our piriformis. It's a deep muscle in our buttocks. So we're going to cross one leg over our opposite knee, and then we're going to grab that leg and bring that back. We're going to hold that anywhere from 10 to 30 seconds, feeling that really good deep stretch into that hip. Once we hit that time, let that leg relax, put the other ankle over. Same thing, grabbing that leg and pulling it back. We're going to hold that again for anywhere to 10 to 30 seconds. Awesome. And then one more move I want to do. We're going to come on up. One thing I'm going to quickly teach you is the worst way to come up from a laying position is to go into this sitting up position here. So what we want to do is we want to rotate to our side. We want to get ourselves in a side lying position. Let our feet swing down. Use our hand to help push us up from the side. That's going to protect our low back and our discs. If you ever have had any disc-related injuries, I suggest doing that. I know a lot of people view it as like a way that old people get up, but to protect your back and to live a long, healthy life without a ton of back pain, I highly suggest doing that. So from there, what we're going to do is we're going to do a cat-cow. Here, what we want to do is we want to be on our hands and our knees, our hands directly under our shoulders, our knees directly under our hips. Unlike last time when we were really focusing on our upper back, we really want to lock in our upper back and get that movement just from this section of our low back. So we want to feel from our ribs down to our pelvis is about the only area moving. So keeping that upper back really stable. We want to let that low back sag all the way down as far as we can. And then we want to let that same area really come up and into that rounded as far as we can in that spine. Back down and back up here. Good. And that same with the rest of them. I would do about 10 reps of those. Go ahead and give those low back exercises a try if you're having some low back pain. That is not the end all be all to exercises to help with low back pain. We always suggest if your pain is getting worse or staying the same or not changing much at all, reach out to a professional. If you are not in the local Jacksonville area and you're looking for a chiropractor, feel free to reach out to us below and we'll help you find a great physician in your area.